Greetings all! I want to talk to you for a bit today about quirks and romance books. These are not tropes, but rather things I found frequently the last few months while I had a subscription to Kindle Unlimited. Note, many of these will mostly apply to the spicier reads. Nope, she told me, emphasizing the P with a pop. It's almost always said by the heroine or her best friend. I see this line in romantasy a ton. The second one says, I hadn't been a fan of pink before, but was an instant convert, or, it became my favorite color in a matter of seconds. This is always said by the male main character because he saw the female main character blush, saw her panties, or her intimate anatomy. The third one says, whoa, where did that come from? When the male main character thinks about loving the person, wanting to be with them forever, imagining their kids, etc. Sometimes it's said by the female, but mostly it's the male character. 4. They sucked in a sharp breath and bit their lips so hard they tasted blood. This is for the generally turned on person. They're either trying to hide their reaction or it's so overwhelming they have no choice. 5 says, I haven't had to deal with a reaction like this since high school or when I was a teenager. This being the frequent need for solo time or just having a firm eggplant. The male character has that issue when seeing their partner, which often starts after the first or second meeting, so we know they're not like the others for him, or how desirable the other person is to them. 6. The love interest is panty melting. Hopefully the female main character doesn't wear synthetic fabrics. 7. Liquid heat pools in her core. When the female main character is turned on, she becomes a hot spring, a volcano, or just the planet Earth. 8. She might have milked or pulled my soul half or whole out through my rooster. Generally, this is when the female main character plays with the male main character until he is utterly joyful. Or 9. The F word elongated with a bunch of U's in the middle. It is always drawn out by the male main character, mostly during playtime or right after. It is never uttered by the female main character. Oddly, I don't know why these kept showing up. Maybe I just kept reading books by similar authors because it wasn't even the same one. At first I thought, well, maybe they're different pen names for the same person or whatever, but turns out it's not the case. So have you ever seen anything that would be considered a quirk in a book that you never really noticed until you started reading romance more often? Let me know in the comments below, and thank you for watching. Bye!